Welcome to the Dabbler. Hey, question, boys.
Yeah. See.
You guys ever in the afternoon really low on the energy, looking for that jitterless pep in your step?
On occasion.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I got the answer for you.
Yeah.
Say hello to Dubby Energy.
Dubby
Camera?
Energy.
Dubby Energy.
Kind of like the W there. It's almost like you're going to get your win. Like a W.
Like a W.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now. Tons of flavors. Jeff, give us an example of a flavor they
Actually,
got.
one of the flavors, this one's my favorite. Personally, I'm going to be purchasing this. It is called Grandpa's Denture Water. Let me read the description to you here.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah, this is the flavor.
It's got to be good, though.
The flavor profile. Ever heard of a pitaya and mango combo? It's all Grandpa's favorite treats right before bed. This is why his denture water is always tasting pretty good. Those dentures soak in that water overnight. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Oh, yeah.
And create a really nice concoction
Sounds
of pitaya
nice.
and mango.
Forget
It's really
Blue
sweet
Chew.
and fruity. And you're just happy to have your grandpa around. Cheers. Drink up.
That's awesome. Yeah, like
Nice.
well said. Forget Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Get Dubby Energy.
Get some
Dubby Energy.
Dubby.
Dubby Energy online. 10% off. Use promo code DABBLE. Please. It is delicious. This one right here, look at this. This is green apple. Look at the color. Does that look green to you? It's not green. You know why? No artificial colors. No sugars. No additives. Tastes a little chalky. You know why? Vitamins. That's why. Anyways, go get your Dubby Energy.
Cancer free. W Energy.
All right, everybody. Welcome back.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
We are here again, live with you for part 2 of episode 8. We're going to jump right into some NFL picks with our NFL pick guru, Mr. Bryce Gary. How are you, Bryce?
I'm doing well.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Good to talk to you again. You know what I like about this? You and I have been friends forever and ever. And because, you know, family and life and kids, and you live in Seattle and I live here in North Idaho, we don't talk as much. And now we talk every week.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's crazy how a podcast could do that, but
I know.
here we
I know,
are.
right? Here we
Yeah,
are.
dude, I never talked to Mark until this happened.
Dude,
25 feet away from him.
That's sad.
I'm kidding.
realistically,
love
though, that's like the whole point of this podcast. Like, whether it becomes a big deal or not, the real intention is just to spend time with people that we care about and
Absolutely.
get close and
Yeah, it rules.
have time with family and have a good time.
Yeah.
And hopefully the audience gets to be a fly on the wall to our shenanigans and enjoy it.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Very
it's
true.
kind of a bright spot, no pun intended, to the evening tonight because we're in the middle of a power outage right now.
Are you really?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Seattle, huh?
Well,
Power went out about 7 o'clock.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
There's super high winds blowing through right now. And
What are they doing to you guys in Seattle with the power off?
I think it's because the Seahawks won. They
You
don't
think
know
so?
how to contain themselves.
That's
yeah.
Bryce, we're back.
maybe it's all the libs.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back, dude.
He loosened those cornrows.
Shit, we're back.
No, that was a great win.
Yeah, it was.
Huge
It was
win.
great.
Massive.
Yeah.
Um,
Taysom Hill is officially the man.
Dude, Taysom Hill is crazy good.
Dude,
He's awesome.
he is the man.
I almost did I do a top 5 every week, Bryce. I almost did a top 5 this week on just football players. Just like, you know, some of you just be like, oh, that dude's a football player, and Taysom Hill is going to be number 1, but I didn't.
But Mark had a very strong experience, shall we say, in the last 5 days. So he decided to do a list of men that
Yeah,
he
he
really
did
likes.
top 5 hottest guys.
I
he
did
knows.
not do that. No, I did top 5 movie characters.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I've been getting a
movie
lot of
characters.
shit over here, Bryce. It's absurd.
Anyways, hold on.
Can
Back
I
to
hear the
Taysom Hill.
list?
Oh, you
Got
want
a
to hear the
list.
list?
Top 5, Bryce. You did make
I'd
it
love
on
to.
Yeah, let me pull up the list for you, Bryce. This is a good one.
Wait, you don't have it on the tip of your tongue?
No, I got it. Top 5. So it was top 5 favorite movie characters of mine, my personal list.
Yeah, okay.
Outside looking in was Captain Pete Mitchell from
That's
Top
the
Gun.
gay pick, by the way.
Okay.
He's into Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise not gay, dude.
All right. I'm not
Number
saying
5,
you are.
Maximus Decimus Meridius from The One and Only.
Not a gay pick.
Yep. Number 4 is Rocky Balboa. Number 3, Tony Stark. Number 2, Captain Jack Sparrow. And number 1, John McClane.
Okay.
And then Mark followed it up
all right.
with his
And then I
concert
gave a little
experience.
story about how hot Brett Young is. It's not a big deal, okay?
He saw one hot dude sing and lost his entire sexuality. It just is the way it is.
Anyways.
They, them over there.
They, them.
Anyways, let's get into some football, Bryce.
Let's do it.
The first game we have for you today is the 49ers at the Packers. Packers are favored by 2.5.
Packers will cover.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, this is supposed to be like a big game, and I don't think the 49ers are good.
No, I don't feel it. Not at the
No,
Packers.
I think I said this a couple weeks ago on the show. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And with them stumbling into last place now in that division,
Yep.
more than halfway through the season, put a gun to my head. That division is still up for grabs. I don't trust Kyler Murray.
Oh, yeah, it's
And
true.
Yeah.
The NFC South and the NFC West are still up for grabs.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
And McCaffrey, I mean, granted, it was his first game back, but he still did not look like the old McCaffrey.
Oh, no.
I
You
mean,
can't tell me that defense is that improved.
No.
Seattle's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I would not be surprised if they rattle off like 7 in a row and win the division and make the playoffs and make a run, because they have so much talent.
They are one of the deepest teams in the NFC, and they could very well pull like a, Eli Manning and the Giants.
It's
Sneak
Kyle
in.
Shanahan.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
true.
count him out.
Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan is the weakest link of that team.
No, come on.
Oh, who we kidding? This is Eminem's year.
Hell yeah.
Enough. No, I actually heard a stat. I don't remember what it was, but it was like coaches with, I don't know, 50 plus starts, 50 plus games that like their win percentage in 1-score games. And Kyle Shanahan was like 3rd worst all time.
Wow.
I don't doubt it, because come playoff times, those games are always close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
lost a
true.
lot.
Not to
of
play
playoffs.
devil's advocate, but I kind of am, because that's what I'm afraid is going to come back to bite Detroit in the playoffs.
Ooh, speaking of Detroit, I have another stat for you.
Ooh, stat guy.
Stat of the day.
The Detroit
I have a
Lions,
stat as well, but
the
go
Detroit
ahead.
Lions have been in the league for a long time, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday morning was the very first time in NFL history that the Detroit Lions were the betting favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
That's a stat.
That's a stat.
Well, when you beat a high school team, I mean, but in all seriousness, no, I don't doubt it. I mean, Ben, you said it too. I don't think the Chiefs are going to implode. I really don't. But yeah, I definitely think that they got their daylight scared out of them over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are the Chiefs. The Chiefs is the Chiefs.
Yeah, they'll still go 14-3, something like that. But
They'll get into the playoffs and be a problem.
Of
Yeah,
course
for
they're
sure.
gonna be a
If they have
problem.
to, if they play the Ravens, we know who's winning.
I still think
Chiefs will win that game.
I still think they're the favorite. They they had the Bills beat them in the regular season, and they celebrated like it was the greatest victory of all time. And
Right.
if they
Okay,
meet-
yeah, but
if
we
they
were-
meet in the playoffs, they're in trouble, and we all know it.
People were saying that about the Bills, but what did the Chiefs do last week with a blocked field goal against the Bears?
The Chiefs is the Chiefs, baby.
Patrick Mahomes ran across the entire field screaming.
Yeah, the Chiefs is the Chiefs, baby.
Everybody does it. You win a close game, you're losing your mind.
I mean, I do that too.
That touchdown by Josh Allen was
He's a freak.
Pure willpower.
Arguably, here's another stat for you. Totally made up off the top of my head.
Oh, good, because I have one too.
Perfect. Thank you, Bryce.
That 4th and 2 run by Josh Allen was the first play ever that won a football game and also the MVP award at the exact same time.
For the season?
Yeah. You don't think I'm right?
Oh.
Josh Allen MVP. Write it down. Hey,
Has he ever won it?
No.
No, let's just call
Lemise
this
is still throwing the ball over
we'll
there.
call this a wait to see in
fair
the
enough.
future.
We'll wait to see
Josh Allen MVP.
All right, Bryce, let's hear your
Yeah, I
made-up
want to hear
stat.
Bryce's stat. Enough of Mark's stats.
Well, it's a stat followed by a question. So we all know that they need curtains in Dallas,
Yeah, we do all know
and
that.
now we just found out that the roof is falling apart.
There's a lot more falling apart than that.
Is the
Bryce.
sky actually falling apart in Dallas?
Sky's falling in Dallas.
No.
Or did-
Because
Or
listen,
did Logan
here's the
Paul
thing.
hit Mike Tyson so hard that the roof is actually coming down now?
Here's what's happening. The sun is going down in Dallas, but when the sun goes down, it arises and a new day begins.
And Dak Prescott
And
is
that
still the
new
quarterback.
day is going to begin.
It's called the 2025 season.
And it is going to be
And Dak attack
it
is
is going
still
to be
back.
captained by prime time Deion Sanders.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, hey,
And Ashton Genty.
This might be an
Cool.
off-air discussion.
real quick, how old is Jerry Jones?
He is 85.
85?
He
I think
did.
he's 85.
He did not look good. He looks really sick. He looks like he's got something going on.
He's old.
Terminal.
Boy's been partying, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the owner of the Cowboys. The lad is not taking
Anyways,
a rest.
We were talking about what if there's relegation in American sports earlier, and we decided that the Cowboys would win the Tier 2 Pro League and get jumped up to the main level and immediately get bounced right back down where they would win again. And that would be the misery that I would live with.
It's a championship.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Canadian football.
And then Jerry Jones back, banner's a banner.
Put it up.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Put it up next to the one that Emmett Smith got us.
We're stacking the rafters.
Don't put too much weight on that ceiling, though.
Yeah, no, it's coming down.
So yes, to answer your question, Bryce, the sky is indeed falling in Dallas. Yes.
Yes.
You are
Okay.
correct. It is a disaster.
All right.
We are an absolute shit show. And the NFL came out immediately after the Cowboys-Texans game and said, just an FYI, the Cowboys-Bengals game on Monday Night Football in 2 weeks cannot be moved because
For
the
the
Simpsons,
Simpsons.
the Simpsons are doing a watch-along, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's
They're going to
awesome.
get Mike McCarthy with some Homer Simpson lines.
Did you?
Oh, my
Did you hear
gosh.
Kirk Herbstreit on College Game Day? They were talking about the NFL briefly, and he goes, "Oh yeah, Monday Night Football, Texans and Cowboys. Like, get the Cowboys off of national television. They are garbage."
Oh,
They need to desperately.
it's true though. I mean,
I
but
think he said they were a dumpster fire.
The movable games need to be moved to like week 11.
They,
I've
they
had
should be
enough
able
of
to.
this.
They should be able to move games in week 1.
Yeah, I've had enough of this.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but teams go through the injury bug every year. You know what I mean? And when you lose your starting quarterback, it is impossible.
Well,
It's
you
impossible.
lose your starting quarterback, you play at 10 a.m.
That's what it should
Yeah.
be. It should be a rule. Like, if your starting quarterback is on IR, you play at 10 o'clock.
You have a 10 o'clock
And the
slot.
Jets should never be on TV.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
you're getting to get to listen to the broadcast instead.
If you switch to their channel,
There
it's
goes
just
Aaron
a black
Rodgers.
screen with options to go
Yeah.
to other channels.
It's like,
Until you win a game, you're on the radio.
yeah, I
don't
was
get
going to
to
say
be on
that. You switch to the channel, it's like, you can find this on live radio.
People in
700.
Carolina are going to turn it on, and it's going to be the Bucks game.
And the call will sound like this. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, throws it into the ground, short of Javante Adams.
Again,
There it is.
Anyways, let's move on. Next game. We got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Seahawks favored by a point at home for the division lead.
Arizona has the money line in this.
oh, that was loud.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not watched a single Arizona Cardinals game this year.
They're pretty good. They're pretty exciting.
Based on what's going on right now, this is about the time of the year where Arizona starts to implode. So
Especially
I'm going to take the
Kyler Murray.
Seahawks.
Yep.
Well, it was more of a Cliff Kingsbury thing.
Yep.
Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they started out 8-9-0, and then they would just finish the season 1-8.
Speaking of Cliff Kingsbury, I think you're right on the money because Washington's offense has crumbled in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
It has. They let me down on Thursday.
They did, yeah.
Falling apart. I do strongly think that Jaden Daniels. I almost said his name wrong. I think he's got some broken ribs. When he was on the sideline, you can see him like readjusting that huge composite flak jacket that he has underneath everything. That does not look comfortable. I couldn't run in that.
Yeah, it's bruised ribs. He's fine.
Everybody plays
I think
with
they're
broken
broken.
ribs, dude.
I've got bruised ribs right now.
Tony
so
Romo played a whole season with broken ribs, and he was amazing.
Tony Romo.
No, you can play with broken ribs. You just can't play when you're too tired. Like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
He's back, dude. He's all the way back.
he's all the way back.
Well, I'm glad
Big
that
win
his
for
fencing did
Anthony
him well.
Richardson.
I gave him the nod on my fantasy team. Good
you?
decision.
Yeah.
Also gave Taysom Hill the nod.
Well,
The
yeah.
little Sunday morning gut feeling. I said, Taysom Hill, you're going to start at my tight end.
My
tight
Sunday
end."
morning gut feeling
That's
is I
39
took
points,
him
thank you.
off of my starting roster for Dallas Goddard.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Seahawks, I think we all agree with you on that one. I think
Yeah.
the Seahawks will cover the 1 point.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Next game on here, kind of a bunch of garbage games here, Bryce. This
There's
week.
a
Sunday's-
horrible slate
Yeah,
this weekend.
It is a bad slate.
But we do have Eagles Rams, which is interesting at least. Eagles at the Rams. Eagles are favored by 3.
This is tough.
Sunday night football.
And here's my thought on it. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Here's my thoughts on the
Okay.
Rams is that I think that they're finally like Cooper Kupp is all the way back.
Yep.
Puka Nacua is all the way back. Matt Stafford is Matt Stafford. He's
Rises to the occasion.
typically going to be a top half of the league quarterback. I still
Offensive line issues.
offensive line issues and their defense has issues.
It does.
but
Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, they don't matter. Matthew Stafford doesn't matter if their offensive line cannot do a thing.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I also don't see the Eagles.
Jalen Carter is going to be in his mouth 24/7.
Yeah, that's true.
Jalen Carter's a stud.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't trust that defense. I don't see their offense having any problem putting up points. I just see them having difficulty stopping
Yeah.
AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah, Saquon Barkley is going to
And
run for
Saquon's gonna
185.
Yeah.
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 I do like the
I do
Rams
think-
rookie.
I
What's
think-
his name? Verse.
Yeah.
That dude.
Jared Verse,
Yeah, that dude is a stud.
Florida State.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a stud.
Number 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
8 or
Yep.
9, anyways.
Yep.
Or 7? No, I think he's 8.
8.
He's 8.
It's 8.
He's 8.
Yeah, that dude is really good.
It doesn't matter.
And then the final game we got for you, Monday Night Football, Ravens at the
Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah,
Yep.
I think this is the game of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
I-
believe so as well.
It's the only game with 2 teams with winning records.
That's crazy. What do you mean? The Cowboys are playing, aren't they? Oh, wait.
Oh, dyslexia. Never mind.
Cowboys at the Commanders.
Are
Come
we
on.
still them boys?
We will always be them boys.
Yeah. All right.
Steelers Browns. I mean, there's some trash games out there this
Jameis
weekend.
Winston's gonna throw. Wait.
J-Bo might go off
Let's
this game.
put the over under on 2.5 interceptions for Jameis Winston.
I'm going under.
What?
He's been
Wow,
good
really?
this season.
He's gonna throw for
He's gonna
350
throw 2
yards,
picks,
3 interceptions,
but he's gonna
and
get
3
sacked
touchdowns.
12 times.
12 times, but he will throw for 512 yards.
No
512.
No chance.
Is this
J-Bo.
Price is Right?
Listen, I said, okay, Ben, we had this discussion in week 1. The best unit in football is the Steelers defense.
100%.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And that hasn't changed since that conversation in week 1.
Yeah.
They are the best unit in football.
They rally to the ball.
Pittsburgh is back, dude.
Dude,
And
Mike
they just got
Tomlin,
better at quarterback.
they did get better.
Yeah.
Even after a pretty relatively lame performance by Russell Wilson. Oh, and then Justin Fields comes in for his great moment and slides short in the first down.
That was hilarious. Here,
Yeah, but
gonna
to be
put you in.
fair, that was his first Ravens-Steelers matchup. Like,
Yeah.
Russell's.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
yeah.
I
Definitely.
wanted the Ravens to win that game. I think I picked them to win that game.
You did.
No,
But-
you did not. You picked,
No,
the,
you
Steelers.
picked the Steelers.
Oh,
No?
well, surprise
Ben's
on
shaking
me.
his head no, so
Uh-huh.
I'll have to listen
I
back.
thought I went Ravens.
You went Ravens.
Well, that means
That's
you,
what I thought.
That means you lost big time last week. Dude.
Why'd we call him again?
I went 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah,
All
don't
right,
ask
that's
me
fif-
for advice.
That's 50%. You're in.
2-2.
We're all a bunch of 50%ers here.
I wish there
anyways.
was 5 good games so that we could have a clear win at the end of the week, but unfortunately, there's just not 5.
No.
right.
So Ravens
No,
Chargers, Ravens on the
Monday.
road, favored by 3.
I'm gonna go bounce back win for the Ravens this week.
Really?
Get
Ooh.
back on track.
I
Yeah.
think the Chargers are one of the best teams in the league, if I'm being honest. I think for once, like, the Chargers have always had, like, ever since Justin Herbert, right? The Chargers have had a lot of hype.
Mm-hmm.
And, hold on one second.
There's hand
Fifth
signal
game.
happening.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, a little in-house housekeeping going on over here. Yeah, I think for the first time since Justin Herbert has had all this hype and the Chargers have had hype because of him, I think the Chargers are actually legitimately good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their defense is flying around.
I feel like it's their coach.
Harbaugh, yeah, of course it's their coach.
Yeah.
Because they've had all the pieces
Exactly.
for years now
3 years now?
and couldn't get it together because their coach was a jackass.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of Ravens Chargers, call it the Harbaugh Bowl.
Harbaugh.
Bowl.
Baby. Jimmy or
They're going to
Johnny.
be talking about that the whole game, too.
Jimmy or
Oh, I
Johnny?
know.
Who you got? I got Jimmy. I think the Chargers are going to win that game.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
I just
I'm gonna go
hope
Ravens.
there's not any good
Defensive purposes, I'm going Ravens.
I just hope there's no field goals because with Tucker's 2 misses, that was pretty miserable.
Nobody can kick field goals. Everybody stinks.
Excuse
Go
me.
for 2. Go for 2 every time.
I know.
Just go for 2.
Except for that last play they tried to do against the Steelers. That was pathetic.
That was
rough.
Hey,
An infant knew who the ball was going to.
Oh, 100%.
so I found a 5th game for you.
You found a 5th one?
I found a 5th game for you. College football. Number
Ooh.
5, Indiana at number 2,
Ohio
State.
State. Ohio State.
But favored by 11.5.
Ohio State is.
So you think Ohio State to cover 11.5?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Ohio
So
State will win by at
Indiana
least
is
14.
frauds.
I don't know what to think about this game.
Indiana has not really played anybody this year.
No, they haven't. But I really like their coach.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
He's awesome.
I like their coach, and
Google.
Ohio State has played so badly in the
Yeah.
first half in the last 5 or 6 games.
Yep.
Yeah, do
It's
not
bad.
let them get punched in the mouth because it's going to be bad news. Ohio
I could
State's
easily
probably
see
the
them
most,
being down 21-6 at halftime.
Oh,
Ohio
jeez.
State.
Ohio State's probably the most talented team in the league in college
In
football.
college football.
Like roster wise on paper. But
Oh, I thought it was USC.
Did you?
wow.
Did you? I forgot they were a college
Bryce,
football team.
Who's
Did
USC? Is that a
did
high school team?
Did
No,
you,
the new Division II champs.
Oh, yeah.
did you
We're
watch
playing
last week?
FCS next season.
Of course I watched USC.
No, did you watch the Dabbler last week?
Oh, yes.
Because we did a
I
little.
saw.
Yeah.
That was right before you guys got on the phone with me, too.
It's so freeing, though. It felt great.
I watched that back. I thought it was hilarious.
It was great.
If you ever want to watch comedy, just watch any one of their games.
I mean, last
They
week
played.
wasn't too
They
bad.
played okay against Nebraska.
Yeah, I like the backup quarterback.
We took the USC plaque is down, and it will be down until next season.
Yeah, not coming back.
We've got a blank space up there.
Yeah.
Just a hole in the wall. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a hole in the
Just,
wall.
just a nail.
I was
Sitting
going to
there.
replace it with something else, and we decided not to.
Yeah, I said, no, sir.
Just leave it there. Remind us
Yeah.
of the failure that we have all been succumbed to.
We got 12 spots to fill. There's 12.
UCLA this weekend.
Please win.
Jeez. There's one thing I
Are we
won't
going to be
do.
bowl eligible this year?
I will
We're gonna play
never.
the Vandals in the Potato Bowl, dude.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Over at the Kibby Dome.
Oh man,
Bye.
Bryce, how's work going?
Work's good. Staying kind of busy. Yeah, working in Bellevue. It's a 43-story building that we're working on right now. There's not really a next project for a lot of people, so everyone's dragging their feet on the job.
Wait,
I
what?
mean, it's yeah, just because there was contract renewals and they're just now getting back to on their feet from COVID. There's a whole bunch of buildings that are going up that are just shell and core, but they're not doing any interior work. So
Yeah.
hopefully people are, because these buildings have been so delayed that Amazon and Google and Microsoft have all pulled out.
Yeah.
And they're just like, nope, we don't want this building anymore. So now there's just empty buildings going up everywhere in Bellevue. So
Dang,
why
that
build
sucks.
more buildings when, there's nobody occupying the ones that are built?
Totally.
So, I mean, it's going good though. It's staying relatively busy.
It's good.
Yeah, cool.
Well, just remember this: your job will never be replaced by robots.
Never.
I don't know.
Never?
They were doing some weird stuff in China where they
There's
were
a lot of
putting
stuff
together
going on. The
40-story
Chinese are
buildings
getting
in like
pretty
a week.
crazy.
That is a bold statement, Jeffrey.
Have you heard of child slaves?
Just like 30
That's
minutes,
not a robot.
just like 30 minutes ago, he's telling us how digital currency is going to take over the world. And he
Talking
turns
about it,
right around like your job will never be replaced by
There
robots.
are some things that will never have. You cannot tell me that a robot is going to be able to do a perfect weld, no matter what, and realize that it messed up.
You
That's
don't
true.
think a robot could do a perfect weld?
I know it can, but if it realizes that it won't be able to realize that it messed up.
Artificial intelligence won't let it mess up.
So like layout
I don't
in
know.
buildings that they do now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can do that with a robot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can understand.
There's like
that.
it looks like a little what's the name of the thing that cleans your carpet? The Roomba or whatever.
Roomba, yeah.
Rumba.
Yeah.
Or
It
DJ.
looks like that.
DJ.
And it just goes around and it goes beep 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 beep. And then it just like puts a line on the floor and then it drags a perfectly straight line like down.
That's awesome.
It's like $150,000 machine.
Yeah, I need one
Yeah.
of those. I'm sick
But-
and tired of pulling tape, dude.
Yeah.
We had a
We can call it Ben.
we had
I
a,
need one of
we had a
those.
Roomba in our old house, and my son Jackson, took a stuffed animal of Pumbaa from the Lion King, put it on top of it as it was cruising around vacuuming, and he's like, "Look, Dad, Pumbaa Roomba."
That's good.
We have one. It's the shark, one of the shark floor cleaning ones. So we named it Finn. I've got a little app on my phone, and I can see where Finn is at.
I
Guess
hate
you
that.
lose
thing. I hate Roomba, dude.
Boy, we went on a tangent there. Anywho,
You like Roomba? Why don't you like Roomba?
It's annoying.
Figure it out.
Well,
Mark.
oh.
okay, here's the thing.
You don't like to sweep, do you?
My wife, who I love very dearly.
Oh, you want your wife to sweep. That's
No.
what it comes down
No,
to.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, Mark.
Let's back up. I bought the room before my wife so that she didn't have to maintain the floors
Yeah.
as often in the house. And then I would be at work all day, and I'd come home from work, and I'd be cooking dinner, and she would be like, "Oh, I'm going to turn on Roomba." And so I'd be cooking dinner, and Roomba would be
banging into your feet.
just smashing into my feet the whole damn time. Turn around to try and walk into grab something from the fridge and trip over it. Damn thing.
Stop making such a mess, dude.
You know, there's this app that comes with them most of the time. You can even set a start timer.
Totally.
It just knows 10
I
o'clock
was not
in the
in
morning.
charge of the schedule of Roomba.
Obviously.
I would just come home from work, and sometimes it was even worse. Dinner would be over, And we'd be like, all right, it's like 6:30, 7 p.m. We're just winding down the kids' time before bedtime. And then she'd be like, oh, I'm going to turn on Roomba.
I'm for Roomba.
I'm like, what's happening? Why is this thing running at 7 o'clock at night?
You had all day to turn this off.
Turn this damn thing off.
Christine, Marks wants you to turn it on earlier.
We don't have
It might be
anymore.
too late.
Roomba's gone.
Yeah, Roomba no longer exists.
Roomba's
in the
battery
trash.
was yanked.
Well, now we have hardwood floors everywhere.
Well, that's what's nice about them.
No, I don't like Roomba. So now we just sweep and vacuum. And we do.
Good to go.
A little mopski. Sweep and
Little
mopski.
mopski.
And we don't even sweep, actually. We just vacuum it. And actually, now the kids are older and better at chores. So,
You have in-house slaves.
I know.
That's why we have children.
Yeah, have children.
Exactly.
That's.
So-
I mean, it's great. Truthfully.
What are we in China?
So I bought Roomba so that my wife didn't have to do the floors. And now the kids are old enough, my wife still doesn't have to do the floors.
It works out. But,
So we're good.
but your kids are still doing
Good
the
to
floors
go.
at night.
They stink at
Yeah,
vac.
yeah,
at-
after dinner.
Dude,
It's an
they're-
after dinner
They're
chore.
bad
Yeah,
at
same with
sweeping.
me.
though.
Well, see, the difference is now the TV and any potential lounging I may want to do after dinner is not going to be in the
Interrupted.
main area
Oh, that's true.
where the kids are vacuuming and
Yeah.
mopping.
That's true. That's
So-
true.
It's
Yeah.
different now. The old house, I was like, right in the middle of everything.
Yeah. No, it's great. Jeff Jr. comes with me on work jobs, side jobs.
So
So
how
yeah.
much you pay him?
Regularly about
Give him a
100.
place to live.
Zero. He's a slave.
Regularly
Yeah.
like $50 a day.
You birthed the child. Your
15
wife
days,
birthed
yeah.
him.
Yeah. Well,
Can I
yeah.
have an allowance? I will allow you to
Well,
live in my
he's-
house.
Yeah.
Almost
Bryce,
legal.
I like the way you think.
he's legal working
yeah.
age.
He's legal working age.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's reffing a ton.
Yeah.
Reffing if he's not playing hockey.
Calling the IRS on Jeff is what I'm hearing.
You
What?
can wait. You can. Can you not ref hockey games till you're 15?
No, you can ref hockey games at any time.
Yeah,
you can
and
be like
still make
10.
money, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, JJ will be over in your neck of the woods this upcoming weekend, Bryce. He's playing,
Oh, yeah?
He's playing for the North Idaho Knights now, and he's going to go play the junior Seattle Thunderbirds, and then he's playing the Kirkland Warriors, I want to say. They're an academy. They're
Where's that at?
in Kirkland? I don't know. Where's Kirkland?
Kirkland is like
Lake
just south
Washington.
of us.
Yeah, so they're going to be in Snohomish,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
then
Yeah,
they're going to
maybe
be in Kirkland. They're going to play 3 games this weekend. So
Nice.
That's
Cool.
sick.
yeah.
Speaking of hockey, Mark got his first goal on Saturday.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah. It was sweet.
Nice.
Were you excited? Did
Well,
you see
okay,
it?
first full ice
Yeah.
goal.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Not
The other ones
cross
don't count.
ice, little kid hockey.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kidding on. Yeah.
Full ice. Yeah, yeah. So I was up on the balcony, and he scored on the goal right down in front of me.
Yes.
And he's crashed in the net from like the middle of the ice. And Gerard Pierce passed it to him in the middle, but like to his backhand, and he just collected the backhand, turned it to forehand, and put it glove side up top. Oh, I went nuts.
I bet you did.
I was jumping and screaming and smashing on the boards. It was awesome. He was so stoked,
That's awesome.
and he told me
Good for him.
on the way to the game, he goes, "Hey, Dad, I have a feeling that I'm going to score today." I was like, "All right, dude, let's do it."
That's
And he did.
awesome.
First period, they dominated. I think they ended up winning 9-0, 9-1 maybe.
First period goal rules.
Cristero's went undefeated this weekend. This past weekend.
Oh, you were down in Moscow, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Boys were down in Moscow. So
Who was down there? Midgets,
Midgets,
Bantams?
Pee-wees.
Midgets, Pee-wees.
Midgets, Pee-wees, and they swept Moscow pretty handedly.
Nice.
So,
Hockey.
It has been forever since I've been on the ice.
oh, Bryce, those were the days, eh?
Hockey's the good.
Dude.
I'm so stoked my kids play hockey. It's incredible. It's fun. Jackson is going to be a great hockey player.
Oh, probably. I can see.
He's super aggressive.
Yeah.
Super aggressive, fast. But
Yeah.
he's just little.
Oh, he'll get big.
No.
You don't
He's
think
not
so?
going to get big.
He's a small boy.
You got to.
Yeah, it's true.
My mother-in-law.
I
is
forgot about that.
4'11", and all of her sisters are 4'11",
That's true.
and all of her brothers are like 5'8".
Well, hey,
And so Jackson being short now is probably not going to change.
That's true.
He's
That's
going to
true.
be little. But
That's all right.
He
Maybe he'll
is
pick it up.
just ferocious.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a-
nothing wrong with that.
He's a pure beef diet, dude.
Because Mark has he can shoot well, he can pass well, he sees the ice really well, but he's not aggressive.
Yeah.
This is like different,
Right.
That's how I was in hockey.
Yeah.
I could do the things, and I'm smart when it comes to sports, but I was not aggressive when I played hockey.
Yeah.
And that's how Mark is. I'm like trying to get him out of it. I'm like, this is my parenting style when it comes to him. I'm like, what did I need to hear back then? Like, what would have made an impact on me back then? Bryce, you were on my team.
I do know.
I was kind of just lollygagging and cruising around out there.
Well, I mean, kind of for me, like, hockey was just something we did. It wasn't really our sport, but we did it. You know what I mean?
That's very true. I have actually never said that out loud, but that's absolutely true.
I remember the first time I got on the ice, I didn't even take my skate guards off, and you know how that goes. And I remember my dad looking right at me and saying, "Well, they do need a goalie." But it was so embarrassing. I didn't know.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
That's so
And
funny.
then I basically never left the net.
Yeah. Until you were like, I'm out.
You're right. Hockey was absolutely just something that we did.
Yeah,
Not
it was
for
just a fill-in for the winter.
Yeah.
And then once, as soon as I got, I knew what, Jeff, was I in 5th grade, 6th grade when I knew the moment I got in high school I was playing basketball.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And so my last 2 or 3 seasons in hockey, I was like, nah.
You're just going through the motions. You were having
just-
fun.
Yeah. It was having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
with my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
hanging out with the guys.
But
yeah.
I was like, as soon as I get into high school, I'm
Yep.
done with this.
Yep.
It was
100%.
never for me. Which is weird because now, like with my kids being in it, I'm like, oh man, I wish I was into this when I was younger. Because it's so damn cool.
It is. It's
Dude, you become an adult and sports they turn a page for you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because
It's-
actually that's a
it's
good
so
point.
weird.
There's some sports that as a kid I really loved, and now as an adult I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
And then baseball a little bit. I
Really?
love playoff baseball, but that's about it. That's all that I'm really into.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
more
but-
the playing aspect I'm talking about.
I like playing it.
Just
yeah.
even like pick up basketball or whatever, you're like, oh, I'm like I have so much confidence. I can.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I don't need to pass the ball right now. Or like with me with rugby, I'm like, I can probably run over or juke these two guys in front of me. In high school, it wasn't quite the same.
Yeah.
It was halfway there.
It's true.
But just becoming an adult, you're like, oh, okay, I get this now. It's so weird.
That's me.
Yeah, it's
that's me for
because
hockey.
When you're a kid, there's like you're not able to compartmentalize things.
Yeah.
When you're in high school or a child, like you're just not able to. When you're an adult and you set foot on a court or a field or whatever,
Yeah.
you're like you're locked in.
Yeah. It's
You're,
crazy.
you're not going to be distracted.
Yeah, it's so
when you're
crazy.
a kid, you're like, oh, where's the girl in the stands that I have a crush on?
Yeah, dude,
And-
all boys boarding school. Let me
Yeah,
tell you
like,
something.
it's
Did I do my homework?
yeah.
yeah, it's nonstop. Like same thing for me. Like I played basketball through high school, was never very good, and as an adult, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had this mentality at any point in my life playing sports.
Yeah, you'd have been unbelievable as a high schooler.
Yeah.
But that's where the high schoolers are really good. Because they have that intangible of like, I can beat everybody who I'm playing against.
That's
It's crazy. It's
And
so
that-
weird.
and that's why these.
True.
It's a weird
That's why
thing.
these athletes, like, I'm like so incredibly grateful my kids have the opportunity. Where Jackson started playing hockey at 5 years old.
Yeah, that's so sick.
So by the time he is in high school,
Yeah.
he's gonna have damn near 10 years of hockey experience under his belt, and
Yep.
he will be able to have that attitude.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like Jeff Jr. He's by far not a great hockey player, but he's a first year midget. Got invited to the North Idaho Knights, and his first 3 minutes in, he assists a goal. Not because he's flashy or the greatest player out there, but he's smart and he's confident in what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows where to be at the right time.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
hockey.
So, yeah, Vince is smart. Vince is like, I'm going to take this person that probably shouldn't be on this team. At least his first year.
Yeah, he works hard though.
Oh, JJ works his ass off.
really hard.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, Bryce, you I don't know. I guess we'll let you go for the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Be back in my dark house.
I feel like we're just like rambling
I
like,
feel
we,
like- yeah.
we like to, and you're just like sitting there like, all right.
I still
Yeah,
have
Bryce,
I
this
still
was a
have
good
a dinner
conversation.
Bryce is great.
drinking
This is a
date
good
with the wife.
conversation.
So
Oh, Jeff has a date to go to.
That's right.
baby.
Oh, baby.
Real quick, Jeff.
yes, sir.
Do you think that Phil has a shot at? Let's not put the pressure of a career in hockey, but like Braves / Chiefs.
Braves, yes.
I mean, I think Braves easy.
Braves easy. Man, Chiefs. Yes, and this
I
is
think
why.
so.
Because when Phil gets put into situations where he has to perform at that level, he does, and like he's the starting goalie for the midget rep team. And
Bryce,
he's
this is
only a bantam.
This is Jeff's second oldest, by the way.
Yeah, this is Phil.
He's a goalie. So yeah, real quick, catch you up. Phil, he is a first or second year bantam.
Second year bantam.
Second year bantam, starting goalie for midget rep.
Okay.
He makes what I don't know if you remember Jeff's ability as a goalie, but he is way less flashy because he actually knows where he's supposed to be at all
Yeah.
times.
Yep.
It's honestly
Okay.
like he's like boring to watch.
Yes.
When I watch him, he makes like every single save in his chest
Yeah.
because
Very
he's
routine.
never out of position.
Yes. He's very disciplined.
It's shocking. He's
not-
like so smooth and
Yep.
so, but he's also like, you remember Jeff's antics of like smacking people with his stick and pushing
How
people
could I
out of his
forget?
way.
Flashing the glove when it was right in front of his
Yeah,
face
like
every
Phil
time.
kind of does that stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
he's a little
yeah.
ferocious back there, but
Yeah.
Well, you need that.
yeah, no, I think he's good. I think that he'll be for a Brave for sure.
Yeah.
Which nowadays, if you're top few on a Cristeros midget team, you're going to be a Brave.
Yep. Yep.
Because the
Nowadays.
Cristeros are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
baby.
The program, Bryce, you'd be shocked. I watched a midget game. I haven't even watched one this year, but I watched a midget game last year for the Cristeros. I was like, what in the hell have I missed?
The hockey's crazy.
Because the teams that we used to watch with like Lou and Nate,
Pat Fanning.
Charles
Charles
Pat
Shea.
McBride, Charles Shea. Like
Shea.
those teams would have gotten absolutely smoked
Yep.
by the midget team now.
100%.
Like, it wouldn't even be close. The Bantam team probably would probably smoke them now.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy.
wild.
The program has come a long ways. Like, well, okay, you remember back in the day, there'd be like the left wing on the second line would like still be learning how to skate,
Sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
now that's like completely gone. You get to the like Bantam level and everybody is really good.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
everybody plays a role on the team, not like, okay, let's put this shit player out there with our good center
Yep.
just so that we can counterbalance his inabilities.
Yep.
Like it's not
No,
like
I-
that.
yeah.
And the
I remember that.
competition, yeah, and the competition isn't like that now either.
No.
We'd
Like-
lose a game like 3-1, and I'd be mad that we lost, and my dad would be like, "You faced 57 shots. That's not that bad."
Right.
That
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
57.
I remember those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
crazy.
it's
We were-
when
good.
you had Timmy Gutierrez and David Kleinsmith as your defensive line,
Timmy.
we had such a we were such a young program back then, and now
yes,
it's-
we were.
So dialed.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Is Eagles still around?
It
Eagles
is.
Sure
still
is.
around. It's the only other rink.
Yeah. Eastern Washington's rink is used a lot now too.
Oh, is it?
There was
So,
Eagles. There was the one in Liberty Lake.
Ice World.
Ice
World.
World, that's gone.
Ice
It's
World.
gone. It's
And
a
then there
football
was-
field
And
now.
then Planet Ice was out there too, and it's gone as well.
No, Planet Ice.
And
is
I
a
don't even
football
think
field
I've
now.
been to the new
okay.
Cairo.
It's it's good.
Yeah, it's Frontier Ice Arena.
Yep.
They're
Okay.
currently they just started construction on a second sheet of ice.
It's
Yep.
going to be an arena style, so they're going to have seats
Seven-
going all the way around it.
750 seats.
Yeah. So they are
Oh, wow.
for sure going to start courting the idea of a semi-pro team coming. So
Well, for sure, like a real junior.
Yeah, a real junior pro. Not like the
Braves will
Coeur d'Alene
play there.
Lakers. No, I
Well-
don't think the Braves will play there, but
They're Eagles.
yeah, it'll be.
That's true.
Now,
Eagles already has
now
that. Yeah.
the
But
thing
the
is
North
with,
Idaho Knights
yeah,
is what?
it's just U18. It's
It's just a
it's
U18
so
club team.
it's the equivalency of a midget AA, not AAA yet, but a
that could-
AA.
But that could be like bumped up into a junior
Oh yeah,
club team, right?
for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
which is probably what they're going to do, and they'll probably play the Braves.
That's honestly what I think is going to happen. Is the
Yeah.
North Idaho Knights, you're going to see this team slowly transfer into a 21 and young or 20 and younger team, 20 to 15, and they're going to join the KIJHL.
They'll play the Braves, and the Braves will
That's a
suck because
mouthful.
all the Cristeros won't play there.
So yeah, no, but like to circle back, I do. Phil is, yeah.
That's awesome.
We were talking about.
Are there like? Well, he gets to go to camps because he's a goalie.
Yep.
So he gets to get free admission to camps
Yep.
and stuff. Are there like specifically like goalie camps?
There are some. They're all on the East Coast, so
Really?
yeah. The one nice thing is that there are some good goalies that are around here and some good goalie coaches. So Phil's got some good exposure to that, and
Just saying, if
will
you're-
continue.
If you're looking for a little vacation, might be worth taking you into goalie camp
I know
because
it.
he's got talent.
And he'll be noticed.
We'll travel with you and we'll golf.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
the last time, so Bryce,
Show goes on.
The show goes on.
Bryce, there's a hockey team up here. The
No,
Coeur
we're traveling
d'Alene,
with Phil. We're
Coeur
going
d'Alene
to golf 12
Academy.
times.
The Coeur d'Alene Academy. I don't think they have a mascot name. Anyways, it's kids who their parents are paying like $15,000 to $20,000 a year to have them go to this team, just for like being noticed. So Phil had to fill in last year in a game, and the parents or like other guys up there, and one guy was a scout, and he was like, "Who the hell is this kid?" And they're like, "Oh, he's a bantam for the Cristeros. He's a first year bantam, but they needed him to play up for this
Is
tournament."
that 15U?
It was
14?
15. It was 15 years.
15, yeah.
And he's like, this kid's got a future. If he continues, he goes, the biggest thing, because he's like, are you his dad? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, the biggest thing I see about him is that he's disciplined. Like, there's no panic, there's no rush. He knows what he's doing. He's playing all the angles correctly, and he kind of knows what to do.
Yeah.
So
That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed too. He almost seems like lackadaisical out there.
yeah,
But that's like what you want
yeah,
out of a goaltender because
Yeah.
he's just like he's in the right spot at the right time. Like he's
Yeah.
not expending energy when he doesn't need to ever.
nope.
Right.
And he's a good skater.
Yeah, he's a good
Like,
skater.
He was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, I skated out the other day and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. He was telling me all about it. Yeah, I got 4 hits. He was all stoked about his hits.
Bryce, he's such a populist, right? He dumped somebody, just absolutely dumped him. The play ended shortly after that, and the kid is like crying, skating off the ice. And Phil goes over there. It's like, hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Like, bro, you're playing at a bantam level, skating
populist.
out. Well,
That's
we care.
awesome.
We care.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Till the
He's
next
my
play.
kid.
He's a Jeff Populous.
He's a Jeff populist. I can't.
I would never apologize to an opponent.
Jeff, I'm a piece of shit. I don't know if you remember that. Oh, you didn't play me. You didn't see me play
You
any
are a
sport.
piece of shit, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so sick and tired of you right
that's
now.
all right.
All right.
Sick of
Well,
you.
anyways,
All right, Bryce.
It might be.
We'll let you go, man. I appreciate your time, and we will talk to you again next week.
Sounds good, fellas. Best
See you,
of luck
Bryce.
this weekend.
Say hi
See
to
you,
your
Bryce.
family.
Will do. Take care.
All right, bye.
all right. Well, thank you, Bryce.
That concludes our football segment for the week.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Anyone have any last
Football
remaining
/
thoughts?
hockey, dude.
that was good.
We
got
talked a lot of hockey.
Got some amateur
This is
hockey.
Jeff,
in.
I just
Talking
want
about
to
things.
revisit this comment by Jeffrey over here. Oh, Populous. He's apologizing to the other
he's
players.
a populist. I
I just realized it's more of me.
Jeff,
It's
you
more
are
of
a
me.
nice guy. If you met me and Eric, we're pieces of shit.
It's true.
I would
true.
never apologize to an opponent.
You seen me? You
Never.
haven't seen me
I don't
play
think
rugby.
I think if I saw
Jeff,
I
you
don't
got to
know.
come to a little spring game rugby action coming on.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
should.
disaster.
I should.
I'm a
It'd
really
be fun
nice
to play.
guy outside of 90 minutes. I'll tell you that much.
It'd be fun to play.
Jeff, you would be good at rugby, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have a
you'd
lot
be
of gumption.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You'd
I
be
do-
great.
I do have a lot of gumption. That's a good word.
It's such a good sport.
You'd be a good hooker, probably.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm the greatest
Lock.
hooker.
Lock.
A lock?
big legs.
Oh, that's true. These are driving legs right here,
Need
boys.
some power, baby. Need some power behind those big boys.
Yeah,
right
but
in the
hookers are
front.
like goalies, right? They're weird.
Yeah, but we have the weirdest of them all. So, nickname's Gimli. He's about 5'4".
Oh, jeez. All right.
I've seen him. Yeah,
So-
Yeah,
Good hooker.
you've seen
Yeah.
Gimli. That's a hooker.
yeah.
Nice.
And he's fantastic. He's
I don't know. I've
unbelievable.
always just thought Jeff was a hooker. You know.
Yeah, I would agree, but locks are kind of the same way.
Yeah.
It's
I hear you. I hear
So
you.
the Oval Office, Jeff.
2,
huh?
4, and
The old-
5.
Yeah. Yeah,
Going to
that's
the
true. I
Oval
got to get
Office.
going.
Yeah.
The old oval.
9:20.
Oh, my gosh. It
Oval
might be too
Office.
late now.
No,
We'll
it's
see.
not too
That's
late.
never too late, Jeff.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that they're back. I'm going to get their jalapeno burger.
You getting
Oh,
food
food
this
too?
way.
Oh, you know it.
I'm gonna go tell Christine I'm going to the Oval Office. I'm third wheeling your date.
That's fine. I honestly, I'm willing to bet that by the time we get there, there's going to be more of her family there, so it'll be fine.
Well, you'll be fine.
It'll be fun.
Dude,
It's always fun.
I love Oval Office. I'm so glad it's open
I'm
again.
so glad it's
I'm
back.
stoked.
Yeah.
Their food's great. Drinks are good.
Dude, me, Mom, and Lanny are going to be a problem there.
A problem.
We're going to be an absolute problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
All right.
Mom, 2 martinis, me, 7.
Well, you are a martini slut.
Oh, yeah? What about Tom Cruise, dude?
So you think Tom Cruise drinks fruity bullshit martinis?
Right before he has his way with you, I'd probably guess so. Nasty gay sicko, dude.